Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is the hard mode world, like hardcore, but not really. You might notice I have a different texture pack on. It's called like Immersive Beta. It's really similar to the base game, but just makes a couple changes, and I like it. So we're gonna use it. So today, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go ahead and venture into the caves surrounding this area. But before that, I'm going to food. So, you know what? Well, that looks a little weird, but whatever. Actually, I'm gonna. There we go. Actually, make a little uh farm. Might as well. We don't need bread just yet, but there's some of this out. Hope everybody's having a good day, good weekend, a pretty good weekend. Just kind of hung out with my wife and watched a movie on Sunday. I can't remember what movie musical. Why am I totally blanking? We watched it like less than 24 hours ago. Watched La La Land after it. Oh, Singing in the Rain. I had never seen it, so it was Singing in the Rain. Pretty good. Good musical. Um, just got assigned in my church to teach like the like 16 through 18-year-olds. So I'm looking forward to that. I've always, when I've like been in church, I've always had to play piano. So now I get to teach, which graduated in software engineering, but I wanted to be a theater teacher, and I changed my major. So it's nice that I get to kind of apply a little bit of that. I spent like 3.5 years in that old major, so to be able to apply that is pretty cool. Okay, this is not gonna look pretty. I don't remember how far. This is not. I'm just gonna till all of this, even though I obviously don't have nearly this many seeds. But I have one seed. That's something. But let's try to get some more. Oh, you know what? Let's go down that cave. Once we're ready to explore. Keep my eye out for any pigs. They're like dark brown texture packs, so. Started playing the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. I had it for a couple years, and I grew up playing Lego Star Wars games and with Legos and all that. I've got a few sets that are just on a shelf right next to my computer. But I've had the game for years. I've probably had it since like 2020, maybe, or whenever it came out. I think I got it pretty close to its release, but I've never actually beat it all the way through. So started at Phantom Menace. Figure I should just get the prequels out of the way. Excuse me. But it's been fun so far. Fun game. Got some iron in that cavern, that big pit. So I'll grab that after this. I was just at a thrift store for the play that I'm in. I need like really bright sneakers. and couldn't find any. I thought I did. I thought I found ones that would work really well, but then they were the wrong size. So I might have to like go to Walmart or order them online, which isn't ideal because ideally I would not be having to, pay my own costume stuff, especially stuff that I'm probably never gonna wear again. But I don't know. I did go with a different theater about a year ago, and I bought a lot of my own costume pieces, but any of the ones that they had asked me to get that I didn't want to, they bought back from this theater. As far as I know, not doing that. So bit of a bummer, but okay, it's getting dark. Go back bedroom. Yeah, I like the little cave hut. Sure, it will expand and a little bit better over time. Hopefully this doesn't. I don't get woken up by any mobs. The worst when that happens. Okay. Let's pull this out, and we honestly probably have some stairs. Why am I? Times is all weird and like full stuff. Let's see. There we go. And maybe we build this up a bit so we have more of a bridge over. That looks good. But then those blocks are like that, so we'll do that. Probably just don't have enough seeds anyways for that to be important. Oh. Okay. Well, now that little farm started, put this back. Those. I don't think reason not to really. Put that in there. Some cobble. But that's all we need. Yeah. Probably that much. Okay, and then now we can go to that little pit. Although I still don't have enough food. And mutton's not a thing in this game. But I think I have some bone. I got one bone. So I can make one piece of bread. Technically, two. Sheep is gonna mess up my farmland. Have at thee. Stuff grows pretty fast, but for that. 2 pieces of bread. Wool we don't need. Really would just like to find like one more pig, but doesn't seem like I'm having any luck. So we'll start going mining anyways. But if things start getting real bad, then we can leave. Maybe this connects to that pit. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think it does. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, there's a big pit. Sweet. Okay. Well, we got a bunch of iron here. Awesome. Hopefully I don't die. I mean, I'm going to commit to this being essentially hardcore mode. So if I die, then the world is gone. I'm a man of my word. The Joker says that. Okay, so nothing over here. Playing in a different world, and I had this giant cave system. Awesome. Took me forever. I still haven't been exploring it, but well, we gotta be kind of careful here. Gonna have to all things iron. Got enough for what? 2 pickaxes? Yep, there we go. We will start that right now, but I will make a stone one. Just do mining down. Let's see. Maybe by the time we get down, the pickaxe will be done. Or the iron will be done. I was playing on this like newer, like big mod pack, and I kind of just lost interest in it. Or why? I don't know. I think I still really just prefer the simplicity of the older versions. You know, even if there's a couple mods in this that do some quality of life stuff, it still kind of retains the feeling of that classic beta style. So yeah. There's nothing down here. Huh. Well, that was riveting. At the very least, now we know that. But I think I saw another cave. Well, there's the spider den. Timing. There's a spider den right next to where we spawned. You check that out, or I think I saw an entrance to another cave. Or else. Or over here. Hello. Kill you to hopefully get leather. We'll inevitably need armor. Didn't get any bones from that skeleton. Great, I could have made some more bread. Oh, there's a pig. There's 2. 3. And I bet that there's gonna be nothing like... Okay, actually, no. Oh, we're eating good. Boom, 6. Debating on getting a mod that would let me stack food. But I haven't done it, and not 100% sure if I will. Got enough for some boots. Oh, more iron. Great. How much it is. Okay. Another pickaxe. Okay, right here. I think I saw something. Oh, I've already... Well, that was fun. Okay, well, this is very... I didn't, like, plan anything beforehand. So I apologize. I don't know why my little icon is... I guess it changes depending on the color of what's ever being in front of it. Okay, but then this was the spider den. So maybe there's a cave next to it? Now that I've got torches. Stop it from spawning. Pretty sure. We got mossy cobble, that's cool. Essentially a wool farm. Oh, just a hole. Better than nothing. I really would like to like diamonds and stuff, and my other world I was branch mining, and you know it's an effective way of finding them. I kind of would rather just find it naturally. I think that's more interesting. So hopefully at some point that can be the case, and it's not just finding them, spending however long just mining. Just that's kind of boring, you know. Okay, well, it's almost nighttime, so back, sleep. Another successful adventure. Maybe if we go that way, there might be... You know, I'm going to title this video Exploring, maybe? Probably closest thing there is to it. But right now, just look up all of this since we're here. It's going to take no time at all. Mob drops and stuff were up here. We're going to keep the iron. That. Go. Okay, we got that iron. You see what I mean? That, like, times it. Of course, now it's not doing it when I'm trying to see. Just weird sometimes. Honestly, we're just gonna keep all. Okay. Let's see, we'll go this way. This is cool. Probably do a little lookout or something right here. Got that When She Loved Me. That's Sarah McLachlan's song from Toy Story. Stuck in my head. I like watched a video of a guy singing it and playing piano, and so I like pulled up the sheet music this morning and played it, and fun. It's a little high, but not possible. This is cool. This is where I should have built my base. Well, never mind. Guess not. I just want a cave that leads down. I play you because of your really cool cave generation. But that doesn't matter if you don't give me one. Little water pool. Oh, here we go. Thank you, spirits. Okay. Well, at the very least, hope to find some more iron. I'd like iron armor at some point, but with this version of the game, your armor actually doesn't really matter too much in the sense of the higher levels of iron, you know, like diamond and all that, they don't actually protect you anymore than the other versions. They just have better durability. I like the newer, you know, I like the new version. Kind of incentivizes you more because there's not really any point to having like diamond armor this version aside from like vanity, you know, like flex on people, but it's just, you know, leather armor literally protects you just as much. It just has less durability. Oh, this is promising. Let's see. Oh, this big cave. At least this section. See, this kind of thing, this like weird square stuff, I love it. I think it's so much more interesting generation than current, you know, caves and cliffs. I mean, I know technically caves and cliffs and all the updated terrain generation is like better, probably more accurate. And I get it, but there's something about the old generation that's more appealing to me personally. I'll make a pickaxe right now. Try a mod that would automatically replace my tools after they break. Okay, cool. This is like actually going somewhere. I should have put down the coordinates of my base. We're gonna check all the higher up stuff first. Leave no stone unturned. Yeah, that's the thing with these caves. They're just so much more, I don't know, I think they're so much more interesting. My thing is that they are also dangerous. Since we are doing hardcore, that makes it a little more, you know, risky. Okay. I'm gonna break right here. There we go. Got enough iron to keep on, as long as we net positive with our iron discovery. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, you see that durability down there for your armor that goes down pretty substantially. It's just a sign of the durability of it, not of how much protection you're getting, you know. I know I saw that iron right there. I didn't forget it. I'm just making sure everything up here is all cleared out. Yeah, I should go as soon as I get this coal. Yeah, these caves are so much more sprawling. Oh! What's up, guys? I'm gonna need to make a new sword. No way, another dungeon? That's crazy. Is it a skeleton one? Because that would be crazy. So nice. Oh, sweet. Only thing is, these are the worst to do. And my skeleton is, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Oh, what's shooting me still? Oh, that one. Back. Yeah, see, there's my my armor going. Glad I brought all of that. Oh, more iron, all that. That's good. All right, we're already like out of space. Got bread. I'm gonna eat that just to top off. So we need a helmet. Luckily, we've got all these ingots. Make another sword. But I'm already pretty full of my inventory. Main thing now is my inventory is already almost full. And I don't know where my base is. And I'm trying to think of what I have in here that be thrown out if needed. Buckets don't stack. That dirt can go away if I need it. Whoa. Goes nowhere. But it's got iron. Actually, we can use that dirt to build back up. He had... stuck in my head. More here, I see. See, this is so much more interesting. Oh man, me and my wife went on a hike, and there was people that were singing Minecraft parodies, which was interesting, but I heard them, and we were hiking up right past them, and I just went, "Oh man." They laughed because they found it enjoyable. Oh, I work on my lines. Pretty much all the way memorized. I ran them with my wife last night, but got rehearsal today, and it's the hard deadline for lines. We can't call for line anymore. That so I'm not too worried about myself. I'm a little worried about the other people in the show, just because they've been more busy than me. I hasn't started yet, so I haven't had a job. So I've had a lot more time to kind of work on it personally. A little more worried about them, but they've got an excuse not. So I gotta really be on my A game. Remove AirPod for a second. Here it was. Which you guys probably don't care about at all. But I told you because of my lack of boundaries. Okay. I want to get a better mic. I know my mic kind of sucks, as I've heard my recordings multiple. I would like it to be better, but also now financially, I've got other things to worry about. I think my brake pads are going out in my car, and so I'm gonna have to replace those, and that's gonna cost me a couple $100, including labor. I'm not looking forward to that. And then like the place where I do my show is 30 minutes away, so I've got gas on top of that with how expensive gas is right now. That doesn't help. And you know, all that. Oh, do that, but now we are pretty much out. So maybe make our way back, hopefully outside, and be able to find the base again, and then we end it there, and then the video we will further explore. But first thing we gotta do is get out of here. So I would like more iron. I only have 33. I really prefer if I was able to find a little bit more. So is there anything in here? I mean, my sword will break eventually. That will free up an inventory slot. dirt's gone now. I've already used up all of that. Chests, maybe I could get rid of. I could get rid of the leather. Cocoa beans. I already have 2 other saddles, but let's do this. Keep the buckets. I don't need the arrows. The wheat, that will go away eventually. Get rid of that cobble as well. That will help clean things up a little bit. That gives us 4 more slots. 5 once the sword breaks. Okay. Now I just gotta remember where the heck... Oh, right here. That was a lot easier than find the way back. Kind of the way back. Still a lot more to explore. I'm trying to think, I'm like, should I prioritize like checking out every nook and cranny, or should I prioritize trying to go as deep as possible so I can try diamonds, or, you know, whatever. But I think I'm gonna go with trying to fully explore. Also, in newer versions of the game that I prefer, I just really like that coal is on the level as all the other materials. I really don't like it was only found on the upper levels. I don't know. I just think it was an unnecessary change. That just makes things more convenient for the average person. But I don't know. What do I know? Got some flowing water I can hear. Gotta make sure my hard drive doesn't fill up. It's all my... So pretty easy for it to fill up. I think I've got an external one, which I could honestly probably plug in and just have that set to send my videos to. It's like that one's like a terabyte, but I don't use it because kernel. But that could be good for videos. Pull up here. Pull up there. Got a lot of coal. But I know there will be a point where some. I gotta get it all right now. Come on. Music coming in. This video is pretty long. Split it up between different days or whatever. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Unless you like hearing me ramble on a bad mic for 35 minutes. If that's what you like, then you found the right place. Okay. Now, got this coal here. Wanting to see the back room came out. I heard it's pretty good. But I want to watch the whole series online because I know it's directed by the guy who did the YouTube stuff. So I want to watch the series first. But something that requires us to... We watched the first couple videos. They were good, but then I think we... Oh! The heck? Oh, come on. Sorry, that's a button on my mouse. If I accidentally press it, it pulls up my windows like that. And I don't. It's a little frustrating, but I really have nothing to complain about. I remember Catch complaining something that's not good. I live a pretty solid life. Deep. My wife is cool. I will soon have a relatively steady job. There's probably the majority of people do not have that, so really... Well, I think this is the end of this cave, actually. Not seeing anywhere else Unless if I keep making my way back up, that maybe there was something I missed. Big room. The vein. Unless it kept going down one of these other directions. I don't think it did. Nighttime. So we're going to do the dumb thing and try to get back middle of the night. Only benefit of this is that I can see where I think the base is, which I think is over there. But shouldn't have put myself so high up. Because if a skeleton comes or shoots me. Oh, it's almost daytime though. Works out. At least now I see where I need to light stuff up. I actually didn't need to get rid of all those materials. So that's kind of a bummer. But that's alright. Okay, now we can start smelting all this. We'll split this all up. Gotta put those bricks in there. The golden ready. Bricks can go here along with all this stuff. I got 12 bones, so at least we can grow out that farm a little bit. Probably a good idea to have iron arm, but I need it yet. I'm gonna go after those skeletons though because they're gonna have bones. Good luck with that. Oh, yeah, so there's my, there goes my boots. You guys drop any bones? Nope, arrows. But this to grow the smallest stuff we relatively. Eight, not bad. 11 seeds. 4. No, I'm not going to use this third belt. I don't need to right now. But got this. Make our boots. We'll have to make that stuff soon. Not that one. Got make 4 breads. Those 3 fill us up with water. Doesn't it? Water source. Oh, that'll be great. Okay, well, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. You got any ideas for videos or all that, please throw them in the comments. I'm more than happy to listen to your suggestions. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.